Okay, guys, here it is, the Victory Vision. This is actually made by Polaris, or was. They don't make Victories anymore, but this is a really nice example in black and silver with the 106 cubic inch V-twin, 4-stroke single overhead cam, air-cooled and oil-cooled. And I'm out here to do a walk around on this, give you a little bit of nice background in the process. This is a 92 horsepower, 109 foot-pound of torque rated V-twin, and this is a belt drive. It's got a really nice range with a 6-gallon fuel tank, and this is the Arlen Ness designed body on this. Excuse me, Arlen Ness. Let me say that right. And this styling is, some people like it, some people don't. It can be a little polarizing. Looks a little bit kind of spaceshipy, but I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. And it does a really nice job of protecting the wind, especially we're out here in South Dakota. There's definitely our share of wind up here. And it protects well. You can see those mirrors on the sides. They actually help protect the hands, so you don't need separate hand guards. And because this is a fixed fairing design, the handlebars are what move independent of so the fairing is attached to the frame, and the handlebars front wheel move independently, which is really nice when you get a gust of wind from a passing truck or something on the highway. It doesn't tend to throw you around near as much, which I found to be quite nice. I have a bike rode a bike where it was the opposite, and it's a little bit unnerving when that happens. This is a 6-speed, and it MSRP'd for $19,900 when it was new. And they made these from like 2009, I think, to 2011 or 12, somewhere in that ballpark. And they're a nicely outfitted bike. It's a pretty smooth power plant for a V-twin, really. I've ridden a Harley or a couple Harleys, and you feel the vibration of those just at idle. This doesn't do that. And I'll fire it up here, and you'll be able to tell. The stock exhaust on this is pretty quiet. This one does have a radio or stereo speakers up there. I actually haven't messed with it, so I don't know really how it sounds. But it does have cruise control. You can see it there on the right hand grip. And then over on the left hand grip, there's a windscreen up and down controls, your signals, your horn, and some radio controls there. As well as up here, there's actually heated grips, your hazards, your fog lights, and then your traditional gauges up in the middle. And then I also found, when I was out looking at the bike yesterday, there's actually heated seats on this as well, and those switches are hidden right down in there. They're a toggle switch forward or back, depending on if it's high or low. One thing I will comment on here, the side bags are giving the appearance of being large. They're not. And I'm going to open it up here. You can see that's the space you get. So it's sort of deceiving. I mean, it's functional, and it's for aerodynamics and style. I get that. But the storage is a little bit disappointing there. Now, the trunk is a pretty good size. You can see it's big enough here. Holds a trunk. Might even hold 2 helmets. I didn't try that, but it's a pretty good size trunk, which is a positive. And I'm going to start this guy up here, and you can tell me what you think on how it sounds. Oh, the other little thing I want to note before I start it here. So the fuel tank, you fill right here. But to open it, you can't just push this and have it open up. So there's a little trick. You turn the key to the left, and this guy pops open. And there you go. You get to the fuel. And the other thing I was going to note too on the design of this bike. So there's a lot of things that are swoopy and kind of modern and hard edges. But this gray bar here, right below the passenger peg and right above the exhaust, you see this peg here, or this bar. This, even though it is for styling, it actually is a crash bar. So if you lay the bike over at slow speeds, it'll stop the bike at that. So it won't actually hit your body or damage your bags if it's, you know, not too crazy of a layover. And those will actually stop the fall from being too extreme. So you can actually tip the bike back up, which is kind of a cool thing that the engineers did at Victory. And now let's start this up and you can hear what it sounds like. And unlike some bikes, this one you don't have to hold the clutch in when you fire it up. And as you can tell here, it's pretty quiet, pretty reserved exhaust note. Of course, this is the stock exhaust. You could wake it up with some slip-ons or a full system. I'll rev it up and you can kind of get an idea when you get on it what it sounds like. But that is the Victory Vision, and it's a nice bike. It's actually a really nice cruiser. I'm quite surprised, really. I have a lot of people that tell me I hate those things, and then others are like, this is a really wonderful bike. And I was trying to figure out, well, I should just go figure out for myself. Do I like it? Do I not? What do I think? And let me know your thoughts. You comment below and tell me if you like it or hate it. And this one is for sale at Sturgis Motorsports. I want to give them a thank you for letting me take it out and try it on the road. So thank you, Sturgis Motorsports, for that. And with that, here is the Victory Vision. Thanks for watching. Be blessed.